little bit to get used to that, but yeah, these are gonna be some tips and tricks for, well, mostly just tips, but for Warzone only players in Season 5, because in multiplayer you can see that people already have, like, a lot of the level 155s and max battle pass tiers, and a lot of, like, the YouTubers and stuff have the real game, but me and a lot of other people only have, like, I have just the multiplayer, so I downloaded it, and when it's free, because it's free. And today, if we can get 5 likes on today's video, I'll do a what kind of happened today. It wasn't what we expected, but the know your history type of playlist thing that we had. If you were in it, comment down below if you were in it. It was so cool. You can go in it now and do it you can do it, but there's not gonna be as many people in it. But now the people that didn't get to see it when it was live, which is cool because I was the only one out of my friends that could see it. So now they can see it and they can do it with me. But so yeah, for the tips, Battle Royale, it's Battle Royale. You can camp, you can rush, you can drop Superstore, you can drop a corner of prison, like the corner of the map. Completely up to you. But this one mode, Kingslayer Trios, I just played one game so I could play it later with my friends, and it was actually pretty fun. It's a game that, like, you can try out, like, not with Plunder, because Plunder you might not see somebody when you're driving a helicopter out in the open for 15 hours. Like, you might be only to get 2 kills, or you could get 30 kills in a Plunder game. I played this game mode terribly with this Holger 26, because in the battle pass I got this Catacombs, whatever it's called, Holger, and I wanted to see how it felt because I knew we got that big buff with the ADS speed, and this one's kind of built like like an SMG, so I wanted to try it, and I got 25 kills with it. And if you're running a kilo, and I also wasn't really understanding what was going on, but now that I understand, I got 26,000 XP for it. So when you know what you're gonna do, I say throw on a double XP token, bang, that's 50k XP, and I'm at level 131, so basically that would get me almost get me a whole nother rank, which in a Warzone game, you could get 1k XP at minimum, basically, if you don't, like, fall off the start, and you could get 40k if you dropped 30 plus kills or something. So it's completely different in Warzone, but if you throw a double XP token, like, you get a bunch of them from the battle pass and stuff, but if you get one, or when there's the triple feed XP coming up in a couple of days, which will also help out in your battle pass completion, and leveling up weapons comes out, it'll be not really easy, but it'll help you a lot more than just playing the same thing over and over again to try to get to the max rank. So next is how to unlock the new Finn LMG. So I'm not using my LMG. I really like this Kilo. I just have a Kilo classed up with an MP5 car, Fennec, Origin, AX50 HDR, and an MP7. And then I also run an Uzi for fun. And then also I run my PKM just because sometimes I like to use my PKM, and then I run my Ghost loadout. But yeah, so I don't really use an SMG right now. I don't think I'm gonna max it out, because you basically, like, if you have multiplayer, like, I think people, like, know what I'm saying, that only have Warzone, is when you only have multiplayer, you can unlock a gun like the AN and stuff and the ISO. You can finish that thing off and you play Shipment and Shoot House, and 2 hours later you got it maxed, and you basically have it gold too. So, like, it's really hard for us, because it's gotta be a grind if you want to play Plunder enough, or Rumble. Like, I hope Rumble comes back soon, but if you want to play Plunder for that grind, it's gonna be tough, because I did it with the Kilo, my PKM, my MP5, not my Uzi, I did that in the multiplayer free weekend, my MP7, my HDR, my AX50 I did in multiplayer, my Origin isn't that high or anything, my Fennec I did in Warzone, like Plunder, Car Plunder, Kilo Plunder. So, like, it was a grind for me because I started in, like, late season 3, I'm pretty sure. So it was a grind for me to get all the way to where I have all these weapons, and I also have the FAL I did all in Warzone, the M4 I did in multiplayer, FAMAS I did in Warzone. Don't ask me why I did that. M13 Warzone, RAM all Warzone, Grau all Warzone, AMAX all Warzone, AN. I did that multiplayer. P90, basically all these SMGs, except for the Uzi was all multiplayer or Warzone. I mean, I don't do shotguns. Then, but yeah, back to basically what I'm trying to say is the Fin LMG. So yeah, basically like it's hard to grind out. Is what I'm trying to say is that it's hard to grind out for a max gun. But with the Fin LMG, it might be good because it feels like mostly a minigun with less power and more accuracy at the like when you first unlock it. But as you start to get attachments, you want to make that thing like a older Bruin kind of, just shreds people from anywhere. So that's kind of what it's going to be. I think it won't be the best LMG, although every time you see it, it looks insane and you feel like it's just gonna break the game. But you basically you hop into plunder, and you would wait until you drop with the box, because if you ever have and you're just really annoying, you want to have like a 4-kill game. I do that a lot when I'm bored and playing solos. When you want to have like a 4-kill game, you can just drop with the bots. Usually it's 1 to 2. I'm talking in Warzone. 1 to 2, sometimes even none, sometimes 4. And then there's usually 1 or 2 other people that just do it too, like trying to just kill the bots. So to be honest, sometimes you can start off with 7, 10 kills at the beginning of the game, and I think I had 7 before, 6 or 7, but I've seen people get like 12, 13. So yeah, you can always get more, you can get less, you can get 0. But sometimes I do that. But you want to do that in plunder, and then what you're going to want to do is it really doesn't matter what LMG you use. You're gonna want to have the real players, because especially there's going to be a lot of people using LMGs to do this, because they only have Warzone for free. So you're going to want them to start shooting them and start killing all the bots and punching them, and then you're going to run up behind them with like an MP5 or like a fast moving gun, run up to them and then melee them, and then go into your loadouts, go over here, so like press on it, go to here, and then scroll all the way down to your Fin LMG. Make sure it says 1 more than it was at the beginning, so my first one is 1. And I probably will try to unlock it. It's just really annoying when there's a million people doing it, so I'll probably do that eventually. And then but yeah, so a lot of people will do it, but eventually if you play 10, 11, 12 games, sometimes even 7, you can get it. But even if you don't get it on the first time, there's still a chance you can still get it from like snipers and plunder that are just sitting on like walls. Like Query is a really good spot because they all sit on that little side thing, the hills to go up to the top of it. So a lot of people sit there, and if your team's over there or whatever, you can just go over there real easy. And then then melee them, and then you just make sure it is, and then you back out. It usually, I would just check before you back out, because I've done it before with, I'm pretty sure, the crossbow. I got really triggered when it didn't happen, because I had to do 25 of them. I don't know why I unlocked it, but it was fun. And then I learned about the Kar 98, so that was good for me at least. But yeah, if you guys want to see real quick, my #1 class setup right now is a Kilo 141 with the monolithic Singular Arms, Commando, 60 round mag, and the VLK. The only thing I would ever change about this is I haven't really tried it a lot, but take off the 60 if you're playing solos and duos, and maybe throw an attack laser. It's up to you. I haven't really tried it that much, but this is basically the Kilo class setup that everybody uses. And even in solos and duos and everything, the 60 round mag is also nice and helpful. And then this is my MP5 class setup. You can always throw on stippled or sleight of hand. I honestly don't really care about the reload time. I used to, and now it's like I really don't care. So I run tack laser for ADS speed and stuff like that. And I also like seeing the laser too sometimes, and because I don't really have like a reticle, because I run like no optic for it. And then so then I can kind of see where it's going. I don't know. It's just for me. I don't know. It just works for me a little bit. But yeah, if you guys want to see the Know Your History type video type stream kind of thing, coming soon, like I'll talk about what happened, what's going, like what we learned for the next Call of Duty, what the pre-order thing is. There's also going to be other videos probably coming out. Like I know people like Who's Immortal, Ink Slasher, Chaos, people like that. We'll probably make videos probably coming out in an hour or something like that because they want to get them out fast, and they're usually all come out around the same time. It's funny, I have notifications on for them, and then they all come at the same time and stuff. But I will definitely be pre-ordering this game so I can show you guys the whatever it's called. Let me think about it. The beta. I can play the beta and talk about it, live stream it, stuff like that. Before the real game comes out, and it comes out probably, I'm gonna guess, late November because they like to do the beta for like at least 2 weeks. Or early December, because the beta comes out on November 15th or 18th, I'm pretty sure. So that'll definitely be pre-ordered, and I will also make a video when I do pre-order it, so I can get the Captain Price skin, and there's a couple other things. I don't know if I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna get the cross-gen bundle. I would either go for the Ultimate Edition or the Standard Edition. Because the cross-gen, like, I guess it gives a little bit more, but it's kind of for the people that are going to next-gen, and I really don't think I'm going to next-gen. So, for me, at least, I don't think I'm going to get that one. But it is a little bit of an upgrade to this one, but if you're going to play next-gen, 100% get this one. Don't even worry about the other one, because this one's only $10 more than the Standard Edition, but this one is $20 more. This is $90. I live in the U.S., so it's $90, $70, and $60. So, yeah, it'll basically only be $10 more. But, yeah, I will probably, even if we don't get 5 likes on the video in the first, like, during this day, and maybe tomorrow even if we don't, I might still just, make the, I might still even make the, whatever it is called, what happened in the Know Your History. Or I might do a couple of the videos like I did, what happened in Season 4, or what happened in Season 5, Reloaded so far. I'll probably wait a little bit longer for the new modes to come out, but as soon as this Summer Games drops, I will tell you for a fact that might be one of the most fun I've ever had on this game, and I'll be streaming it like crazy because I saw that Growl Blueprint. That thing looks insane. I think some people don't like it, some people love it. I love it. I don't know. I don't have a Growl Blueprint. And I really don't want to use this one, to be honest. I would not even use any of the attachments. Basically only Commando, if I'm going to even use Commando. Sometimes I even don't on the Growl, and I kind of like using the Growl. The Growl's kind of fun, but the Kilo right now, it's destroyed everybody. It feels like an instant crack. It's crazy. And, for my sniper, a lot of people recommend the HDR. I don't know. I don't really like the HDR too much anymore, but this is my AX50 class. This is also a very good class for the multiplayer. Except all I would do is take off variable and put on stippled and put on the 17.8, 17.0 instead of the 32. So yeah, that's basically all for this video, and comment down below if you're ready for the next Call of Duty.